While the 12th house in astrology talks about our individual connection with the universe and how we can trust in the unknown and move towards spiritual liberation, it also talks about the things that are hidden below the surface. Eventually brought to light, this can reveal the true intention of an individual. The 12th house can also represent the hidden enemies that see something within you that they may not see within themselves. It is important that if you do have 12th house placements that you do spend time by yourself. This doesn't necessarily have to be in isolation. The reason being is that the 12th house rules the subconscious, so it is things and qualities that people see before we do. So you'll find if you have 12th house placements or if you're going through a 12th house transit that you'll attract people according to the sign that lies on your 12th house, and they're going to show you the things that are on your subconscious or the things that you may be unconscious about at the time. Despite the intensity or how annoying it may be, it's all showing you aspects of yourself that you have to learn. It's also important to note that the 12th house needs to be approached with pure intent, because if not, this can actually bring damage to the house and the sign. This can also bring damage to the planetary ruler of that sign. So what does the 12th house mean for you, all signs and houses included? A 12th house in Aries or Mars in the 12th house can show hidden rage, though it does show energy and drive towards your spiritual journey and spiritual liberation as well. Do be sure that you're not rushing into a spiritual practice or to establish a relationship with the universe. Masculine energy can also show up through karmic enemies for these individuals. It is important for these individuals to pay attention to hidden aggression from other people. 12th house in Taurus or Venus in the 12th house, there could be wounds around your worth and value. Perhaps other people can see your worth and value before you do. This can attract jealous or envious people in your life as well that may put a smile on their face when they first meet you. Money matters may also seem karmic as well, but it's really important for these individuals to fill up their own cup on their own time. Of course, with Venus's influence on the 12th house, this can bring about karmic relationships. Though traveling to foreign lands can help this individual to excel in their spiritual growth. Lastly, matters of sensuality and sexuality can lead to self-sabotage. 12th house in Gemini, Mercury in the 12th house, these individuals will have a chatty subconscious. Spiritual downloads and messages can be revealed through dreams or visions. People quite often underestimate how smart you actually are. This can also manifest as sometimes you not even knowing how much you actually know. It is important to watch out for mental manipulation, the mental gymnastics, mind games as well. Spreading gossip or misinformation can lead to self-sabotage. 12th house in Cancer, Moon in the 12th house. These individuals may feel like they come from a karmic family, or perhaps they may have karmic family members, especially the mother. People may underestimate how nurturing this individual can be. It is important for these individuals to watch out for emotional manipulation. Not listening to your intuition can lead to self-sabotage. It is also important for these individuals to find emotional fulfillment through their spiritual liberation, as well as establishing an emotional connection with the universe. Lastly, this placement could indicate an absent parent, perhaps the less dominant one. This could be a physically absent parent or an emotionally absent parent as well. 12th house in Leo, Sun in the 12th house. Father could be emotionally absent or physically absent. Major focus is on establishing that connection with the universe, trusting in the unknown as well. But this is all about clearing your karmic debt. These individuals are some of the purest souls, and all they want is love and compassion for the world. It is important for these individuals to do some subconscious reprogramming. These individuals may attract jealous or envious people just because of their personality. They may not be aware how confident they actually come off. This placement is also great for divine creativity and self-expression. But it's important for these individuals to come out of their shell. You can't accomplish anything by hiding away from the world. 12th house in Virgo, these individuals may not be aware of how efficient they actually are. But remember, we can't micromanage every single thing in the universe. This means when things are actually going to happen for you. You may have a practical approach to achieving spiritual liberation. This placement can also indicate that your personal development is tied heavily with your spiritual development too. You may find that there is hidden perfectionism tendencies. Lastly, it's important to note for this placement that you can't help others before you help yourself. 12th house in Libra is a key indicator for karmic relationships. This is not only going to manifest in romantic connections. It can manifest through all types of connections, platonic or romantic. It can even manifest in business as well. These individuals need to be aware of the contracts that they sign. They may be spiritually bound to contracts. This can also represent soul contracts, soul ties. It is important for these individuals to have a relationship with the self that's going to lead to spiritual liberation. It's also important for these individuals to navigate how they feel in connections. The wrong connections can lead to self-sabotage. 12th house in Scorpio, Pluto in the 12th house, a powerful subconscious. To achieve spiritual liberation, these individuals will go through an intense transformation. It is important for these individuals to prioritize their healing journey. This is what's going to help them to step into their power in their spiritual liberation. Though it is important for these individuals to let go of what no longer serves them on their journey. It is important for these individuals to pay attention to people that take advantage of their vulnerability. It's also important to note that you cannot be intimate with everybody. Sharing resources with the wrong individual may lead to self-sabotage. Holding on to things that no longer serve you can also lead to self-sabotage. Revenge and vengeance can also lead to self-sabotage as well. 12th house in Sagittarius, Jupiter in the 12th house. Jupiter does well here. Jupiter traditionally rules over Pisces, which does rule over the 12th house. With Jupiter, it's another placement that traveling to foreign lands can help you achieve spiritual liberation. It can also help you to establish a connection with the universe. A lot of wisdom will be gained on your spiritual journey. It can also be gained through karmic dealings or hidden enemies. It's important for this individual to become aware of the beliefs that they carry. Other people may try to trap them in beliefs that they never believed in to begin with. Jupiter in the 12th house also brings expansion to your subconscious. For these individuals, subconscious reprogramming is recommended to create the life that they want for themselves. Lastly, these individuals will make great spiritual teachers. 12th house in Capricorn, Saturn in the 12th house. Saturn's in planetary joy here. Planet of karma being in the house of karma, it's a good mix. Though it may not feel that way. Saturn is a planet of discipline, and it's trying to bring spiritual discipline to the native. It is important for these individuals to spend time by themselves, that way they can become aware of what they need to do in order to excel. 12th house in Capricorn can also bring about spiritual business or spiritual authority figures. It may also be a part of these individuals' karma to leave a spiritual legacy. Though it is important to note that karma may play out slower for these individuals, sorry. Lastly, the need to be in control all the time can lead to self-sabotage. 12th house in Aquarius, Uranus in the 12th house, the unconventional approach to spiritual liberation. These individuals can bring revolution and innovation to spirituality. They can also bring about undiscovered information that was not known to the collective prior. Unfortunately, these individuals can deal with karmic friends, groups, networks, or organizations. But it is important for this individual to pay attention to their future endeavors. Lastly, chaotic tendencies can lead to self-sabotage. 12th house in Pisces, Neptune in the 12th house, the original comfort of the 12th house. While these individuals may have an innate connection with the universe, it is important to not fall into too much delusion. These individuals also need to watch out for escapism. Going with the flow works out best for these individuals, but they need to balance that out with practicality here and there. Karmic or hidden enemies may try to confuse this individual or may try to manipulate this individual through spiritual abuse. It is very important for this individual to pay attention to their dreams and visions. Messages can help them to move forward on their journey. Do you have any placements in the 12th house, and what sign rules over your 12th house? Let me know in the comments.